All right, come on in, y'all. Come on in. 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 What's good, family? Welcome to the show. What's up? I should have gave Haz the script, the
letter,
the letter, and all that stuff. But I'll take head on this side. I don't know if I want to swing it around for you. I'm over here doing multitasking. How was your weekend?
Oh, it was cool, man. You know, the Browns didn't play, so we didn't.
He said it didn't play.
We were on a bye week.
So you're okay? You wasn't stressed?
No
this
stress.
Okay.
Well, I was stressed when they put Baltimore on TV and they won.
Yeah.
They gonna make me have to reconsider.
So what place are we in now?
Reconsider
Third?
my home loyalties here in a minute.
No, you gonna be all right.
Yeah. Well, we in second place.
Still?
Yeah, because
Okay.
the Steelers only have 2 wins.
Okay.
So,
That's good, right?
of course, it's always good when the Steelers aren't good.
Okay.
You know, that's a rare occasion in my life where I get to talk trash to Steeler fans.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
I'm so tired of them my whole life. You know how I go when you're a fan of a certain team and all
Right.
the rivals
Yeah.
that you got to deal with the whole time.
Whole time.
Your whole life.
Yeah.
People on the bandwagon.
Yeah.
You know anybody from Pittsburgh?
Yeah.
Like that really lived there?
I got family on my mother's side.
Okay.
In-laws, I should say. Yeah, they family.
But I mean, I had a good time last night. Shout out to
They love their team, which they should love their team.
Yeah, they should. If you're from there, you got that.
Yeah,
But if you're from here, shut up.
Why is it, and then we're going to read the letter, guys, because this is a co-parenting conversation we're going to have real quick. Why is there so many folks from Cleveland that are Pittsburgh fans? What is that all about? Could someone please help me with that, please?
Well, it's just like there's a few people in here that are San Francisco 49er fans. Just depends on how old they were and when they started watching football and why they like the team. It doesn't matter when you jumped on the bandwagon, you're a bandwagon.
said
Okay?
when you jumped on
It doesn't
the
matter when you
bandwagon.
jumped on it.
Okay.
So people want to be like, I've been liking the Steelers ever since Franco Harris. Okay, that's because they was winning Super Bowls back in the 70s and you was like, I like them.
Mm-hmm.
Just admit it. I mean, you can be a fan.
Mm-hmm.
Just admit that you jumped on the bandwagon. If you're not from there,
Mm-hmm.
how could you be a fan? Other than, oh, they good, I like them.
Yeah. Like for example, I lived in Philly. Pretty much everybody is an Eagles fan.
Right.
So I'm from Chicago, and you have Chicagoans who are Green Bay Packers fans.
Yeah, that's crazy.
I don't understand it, but that's how it is.
It's because Green Bay, Green Bay had the legacy.
Mm-hmm.
Their old coach started this whole Lombardi Trophy thing. Didn't they win the first Super Bowl or something?
I don't know.
I like Chicago's uniforms better. Why would you want to go with green and the cheesehead? Why would you choose to be a cheesehead?
I got some cousins, dog, that they go straight in. They twins.
Oh God.
And one is Green Bay Packer. The other one is Bears, and they both live in Chicago.
Yeah, I don't get it. How far is that drive?
Not long. I mean, well, Milwaukee is only hour maybe.
That's like
45 minutes.
That's like from here to Pittsburgh.
Yeah.
Pittsburgh is like about an hour and 40 minutes and some change or whatever. I don't know. Because I've gone out there to go to Kennywood, the amusement park, since they give us however many tickets we want for that little whack park. I'm a Cedar Point advocate, but we'll take the kids out there.
Yeah.
Let them enjoy themselves because that's what that park is for.
All right, guys, let's help out this. Is this a father? Oh, it's a mother. She says, Dear Sam, my 12-year-old daughter and her father and I haven't been together since she was a baby. However, we do co-parent very well until this recent incident.
Uh-oh.
My daughter got into a fight at school. The school called me while I was at work, and I didn't get the phone before they called her dad. Her dad went to the school and picked her up, then spanked her when they got home.
Wait a minute now.
Although, according to my daughter, the fight was started by another girl. I choose to discipline through talking things out first. And I felt that since I am the custodial parent, he should have waited for me before he decided to spank her. I feel that we should have been on the same page before he disciplined her. Because of the situation on, let me back. Because of the situation on what caused the fight, I feel a spanking was too harsh. What are your thoughts? This was gonna, and this is tough.
Yeah, man.
It's a tough one.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I feel her on this one.
Mm-hmm. Why?
Yeah, like why did you spank your daughter? She just got into a fight. She had enough physicality.
That was too much right there.
Yeah, like
how you gonna solve the problem
with more
hands?
Yeah, she just got hands laid on her, and you gonna lay hands after that? I just got in a fight in school. Now my daddy whooping my ass. What is going on? I don't understand. Like I would have had to know why the fight happened first. So she's right. If the daughter is acting crazy in school and tripping and bullying people and just punching and smacking people in the face, then yeah.
Okay.
That's a reason. But if he just spanked her just because she fought, I don't know about that one.
Yeah.
But this is going to turn into a debate as to whether or
not. I mean, I hear what she's saying, but again, 12 years old. That means you guys haven't talked about this all this time. You say you guys been doing it great. Evidently, you all never had the real conversation. And again, I'm only getting a little bit from this letter.
Yeah, I'm just, what type of 12-year-old daughter are we talking about? Is she bad all the time? Mm-hmm. And he felt like he need to, this is what she needs because the mother don't give her enough of it. Mm-hmm. And this is why she acting out in school. Mm-hmm. Or, like, you should know your daughter. Is your daughter the type to get into fights all the time?
Yeah, and then my thing, I am on talking regardless whether we live together or not. I want to have a conversation with my daughter.
Right.
Okay. Now, like you said, if she's constantly getting into it and she's that type of riffraff,
right.
Okay, then the discipline might just come right in. Mm-hmm. Because I'm tired of you. I'm tired of school calling me over and over and over and over again. That's one thing.
Right.
But I do feel some type of way if you all are 50-50 as a parent. Sometimes, whether you live together or not, if my wife wants to discipline him a certain type of way, do that. I don't think I need to come and say, well, you should have waited till I got here in order before you laid down the law. I feel there's too much of too many men that are not in the kids' lives, okay, and not there. Here it is. This father went right to the school.
Okay.
He went up there. Now we would have hold the whole story. Let me go. We got to get ready to go live. Let me go back live. We're going live on the air, y'all. We want to get y'all take. Tank on 931 WZAK is called I Don't Think You're Ready. And
I don't think you're ready for this topic.
Yeah. So what's up to everybody on Facebook? We on Facebook. We already read the letter on Facebook. And so we want to get you guys' take on it, man. Facebook, the comments are coming in. You might have to pull up your Facebook in a minute so you can finish reading those comments. I'm over here multitasking today, running the cameras and everything. Are you ready?
Here? Because where's Kenya?
Kenya had the boo-boo. She couldn't make it today.
Oh.
Yeah. She got to take some Robitussin.
Some tussin.
She was constipated.
Yeah. Oh, Lord.
She said,
matter of fact, it out there, like, go on and put her out there.
Everybody call my producer if you have a number and tell her, say, hopefully you're not constipated right now. We heard you was constipated. All right.
A little backed up.
Hit on Facebook right now. All right.
That's what happens when you don't eat bread.
My 12-year-old daughter and her father and I haven't been together since she was a baby. However, we do co-parent very well until this recent incident. My daughter got into a fight at school. The school called me while I was at work, and I didn't get to the phone before they called her dad. Mm-hmm. Her dad went to the school and picked her up, then spanked her when they got home. Although, according to my daughter, the fight was started by another girl. I choose to discipline through talking things out first. And I felt that since I'm a custodial parent, I decided to spank her. I felt that we should have been on the same page before he disciplined her. because of the situation on what caused the fight. I feel a spanking was too harsh. What are your thoughts? 5780931. We need y'all to, grown folk, co-parents, step up to the front of the classroom. Let's talk about this. You feel that Pops was a little bit too harsh? Has you agree with the mom?
Yeah, I mean, she already got beat on at school. Now you gonna beat on her when she get home. If she didn't start the fight and she had to defend herself, I don't think that warrants a spanking, unless this is a troubled child that's always getting into it. Like she nah, they started it, but you're always in trouble in school. Then I don't know. You know, she's 12. Some 12-year-old girls, they got smart mouth.
So whether you there or not, I mean, like with me, if my daughter said I'd never done it, if I ever spanked her, see, whooping and spank is different to me. Spank is like, don't you do that no more.
Right.
But whooping is, didn't I tell you? What?
Wow.
Okay. So if you say spank, you know what I'm saying? But I'm really for more so mother to do the spanking when it comes to
girls.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's just me. You know.
Yeah.
But you know.
Doesn't never make a father feel good to spank a girl. Because I've seen that on Facebook. Dude put his video of himself spanking his daughter like that because she was on Instagram or whatever.
Well, she was having sex, trying to. She was showing herself naked.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what that was.
But he went ham.
Yeah, he did. Okay. Anyway.
So what kind of spanking was this that she received for fighting?
Exactly. So, but let me add this. It's 12 years. You guys ain't never had a conversation. You said everything was great until now. The what if never came up out of the whole 12 years. The what if?
She said until this time.
You have fathers. First of all, I'm gonna applaud him. Put your hands together. He was able to get to the school. No excuses. He was there. The mother couldn't be there because you're damned if you do, damned if you don't.
Right.
A lot of fathers, some fathers, I'm gonna say a lot. Some fathers, for whatever reason, whether they're in the child life, what about the ones who are not in the child's life, don't even go to the school? Here it is, this one is in the child life. He goes to the school. He responds, Mama couldn't get there. So let's start right there. You still got help. And whether y'all are living in the same household or not, he still has equal right in order to discipline his child as well. And you all should have a conversation about how you want to make these moves.
Right.
You feel me?
Why is it, the spanking though.
Yeah.
You spanking your daughter?
Did you whoop her? Or did you go,
don't
you do that no more? Because now you know I ain't going to lie.
Did she have a black eye when you did it? From school?
You know I'm guilty of this one, though. And I'm not the only parent that ever done it. You get a phone call, your kid had a fight. And you hear everything. Did you win? Did you at least win?
Did you win the fight?
Don't you get your ass beat, and they still calling me.
Well, if you got your ass beat, you gonna get it again.
Well, on a serious note, y'all call and help this family out. Yeah, man. All right. Let me help you out. You don't, okay. I'll get you to the page. What's up, everybody? Feel free to call 888-409-0931, 888-409-0931. We're going to read your comments here as soon as we can get to them. There we go. All right, let me go to my page. But I'm with you on that, though. The whole daughter thing, I'm going to yell at her and scare her. And then I'll let her mama do that when she get home. I ain't got time for all that. You know, that's my baby girl. That's just how I feel. All right, there you go, Haz. There you go. You got 43 comments there. You can try. Pick whatever one you want. And we'll go down the line. Now I'll pick some and read my comments here as well. Do y'all think the father was too harsh? 888-409-0931, 888-409-0931. CL, what's up? CL says, I have spankings on the shelf. What I did last week. What I was thinking about doing, just to remind me my parents are crazy and I better act right. The child got the message of the lesson, no doubt. Exactly. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. That's how CL feels about that. You got something?
Yeah, Stacy Stewart. She's like, to her, whichever parent got to her first, that's the discipline she receives.
Right.
Your parental title doesn't matter, custodial or not. If the school called and it interrupts my day, my call.
I'm with you on that because I'm like that with Jeremiah. I'm like, look here. Look here.
Oh, man. Quantina says he doesn't need her permission to discipline his child. I could care less who had custody. He is that kid's father. That's what's wrong nowadays.
Yeah.
A lot of times the parents that the child is living with is always trying to run things and control things.
Yeah.
Then kids see that and start to act out towards the father. She needs to quit. Let him be a man and be glad he's in the child's life and gives a darn. Let him be a parent to his child and stop trying to run.
I mean, you know, these are some valid points. Again, like CL said, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Whoever, even, listen, who you say you're co-parents, right? You co-parents, whether you married or not, you co-parents, all right? If the other person is active. So I'm with the person that says whoever gets there and disciplines first, because man or female can hurt a child. It's not just a man who can put physical, pain on a child.
Yes.
So whoever gets there first is the one who needs to handle that.
And somebody put physical pain on her at the school already.
Yeah.
So she went through enough.
But some people believe in that belt still.
Well, not Anna Foster.
Yeah.
Anna Foster said.
What'd she say?
She said a good father never needs to spank his daughter. His voice and tone normally gets the job done.
Latifa.
My parents spank and hit out of personal frustration. Hitting is a no for me.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I will waterboard. Damn near drown and shoot at him, but hitting is not always the answer.
Put him in the water.
It's like she fights at school and he brings her home and fights her some more. Yeah. What message are we sending the children?
Yeah.
That's Anna Foster.
Brenda says, so what's wrong with the father spanking? Oh, I just lost it. Oh, how do I get back to Brenda? Somebody commented I lost her. All right. Let's go to Myra. She's 12 and should not be spanked. Should have set her down and talked about it. Joan says, man should never hit a girl. We'll show them later that it's okay. That's what John said. What up, John? You agree?
I mean, that's a different way to look at it. You don't want, because they say women grow up and marry their fathers. Mm-hmm. So if your father is a guy that spanked you all the time, then you're gonna marry a man who may put his hands on you.
Yeah, I know some girls. They father used to whoop them. They didn't marry no beaters. I did ask that question to somebody. See, your daddy used to whoop all y'all ass. He whooped y'all equally. Did you marry a guy like your father? No. So I guess it's the person. Let's take a call. Welcome to the show. Hello.
Yes. I just wanted to say two things. Number one is that you don't want your daughter to fight and use violence, but now you whooped her to solve the problem using violence.
Mm-hmm.
Think about it. There's an irony in there. So you didn't really send a message. What you taught her is that you solve problems by using violence on her. That's number one.
Mm-hmm.
Two, all the time. I probably think he should have maybe talked to the mom first so they could present a united front about this fight and consequences. It's not about him doing something to her when she's not around or she has the child more time. But as co-parenting, they need to always present a united front, especially with the teenager, because teenagers will conquer and divide parents like nobody.
In that order. Thanks for that call. Appreciate that. All right. 888-409-0931. Feel free to chime in on this as well. Yeah. All right.
Tanya said, not taken out of context, I believe she is saying they should have communicated. It's not about permission if there are things in place. Don't throw it out of balance with your way of discipline. Every action doesn't warrant physical discipline.
I agree with that. Younger, I used to believe that. You know what I'm saying? As far as, I'm gonna get you. Even then though, I didn't do it until I felt it was necessary. The last thing I want to do is to really put a belt on you. I think sometimes I'm old fashioned. I'll see what it is to a certain degree. Sometimes boys need that harsh on their behind, because if you don't get with the boys, the police will. The police will. It ain't nothing you will be able to say or do. They get up in the system. So I think, if you handle your son that way when necessary, it is what it is, because, you got to save his life. That's how I feel.
Right.
And some of that fear that was put in me back in the day was enough to put me on the right track. Now, I'm not talking about for you to abuse your child, or they walking around with knots on their head. That's not what I'm saying. But sometimes, man, you ever get a whooping back in the day?
I did.
Did your mama whoop you?
It was my daddy. My mama's whoopings, I'm sorry, Ma.
They was cute.
Here, but I never feared getting a whooping from my mom. We would both end up laughing. But my daddy got me one good time in the second grade. I was acting up in school.
Yeah, he's on
and
track.
I probably deserved a whooping, because I acted up. I swung on the teacher, and he had to come to school and get me.
Yeah. And that was one reason I got to say, I'm like, boy, you gonna sit up here and push a woman? Yeah, he was in grade school. And guess what she said? I was gonna call the police on him. And then she tried to get at me about, I was disciplined. I said, what's the difference? You about to call the police on, I think he was in like 7th grade. So you about to call the police? What message is that sending? So let me do it my way.
Right.
I don't raise a man to hit a woman. So if I'm going to whoop his ass, I'm going to whoop his ass the way I want to. I don't care who won't like it. I'm going to do it how I want to. And he didn't do it no more. You going to push up on her. You have me up in there. So what I'm supposed to do? Allow the system to discipline my child, or will I discipline my child the best way I see fit?
Right.
And I think you're a punk if you sit up here and let your son push on a teacher. I wish. I don't care who disagree with it on here. I'm just going to keep it 100.
Keep it 100. Got to get them boys in line.
Yeah, get them boys in line. I wish you would. Like, boy, you going to embarrass me. You going to put your... Boy, you must be out your mind.
Well, Candy Ezel says men should not, and not is all capital, spank girls. That's my feeling. Co-parenting is just that. He should have called mom and sat down with the daughter to find out what happened.
Or do like women do like the mama do. You better come get your son. You better come get your son. And then we make the same phone call. Hey, you better come holler at your daughter.
She reiterated, men should not spank daughters.
You better come get your daughter. I'm telling you what she just did. Now listen,
and then somebody had to come back on Candy.
And what they said?
They said, and that's why these girls today are so disrespectful.
Huh? See, I know. It's. I hear what you all are saying. I say a spank, if you gonna do it, need to be like this. Don't you do it no more. But, I mean, she's 12. I mean, like, really, what that's going to do either way. So, ladies, real quick, do y'all have the fear of your mother getting you like you do, like us boys, our sons, we had this fear of our father coming home? Like, we laugh when mama did it. Do y'all be like, well, I know daddy ain't going to do nothing, but, here come my mama.
Some people got the mamas, yeah.
Yeah.
Mamas.
And some mamas are worse than fathers.
They get you together.
When it comes to a discipline now.
Mama don't, remember that song? Mama don't take no mess.
Right. No mess.
That's from a mama.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Oh, I see Spike Lee chimed in.
What's up, Spike? Congratulations on that CD. Tell everybody where they can download your comedy CD at Spike.
Yeah, he said we used to get spanked just because the school called.
That's true. That is very true.
Don't you have that school
You ain't lying, Spike. That is so true.
Don't you have that school call me? Whoa, the belt waiting. When I was in school, though, there was still corporal punishment.
See.
You know, and teachers all had their own brand of paddles.
We had Mr. Meany, Miss Beasley, Nansen Elementary. What's up, Miss Beasley? But here's the thing now. I know how we be talking about this new thing about if you hit a kid or hit my child, this and that. Let me tell y'all, do you know me and Miss Beasley, who got me, and I did deserve it a few times?
Yeah.
That me and her talk till this day, and I'm 47. That me and Miss Cowles, I'm talking about my elementary school teachers.
Bring you right out in front of the class.
What?
Give you 2.
What?
On the ass.
What? Could call my mom in a minute.
They all had different techniques.
What?
I remember Miss Anderson would hold your belt loop and pull your pants tighter to you, tighter on you, so you couldn't have no extra play in the pants to soften the blow.
Right. Yeah.
Maybe they need to bring that back instead of putting guns in school.
True.
Letting teachers carry weapons. What do you think? That's the next thing that's gonna happen.
888-409-0931. Leave your comments. Do me a favor and share this great conversation, especially those of you who are co-parenting. Again, I applaud this family. My advice would be to stay on the same page, continue to talk on how you discipline. You both are new at being a parent, especially if this is your only child. You have to me, parent according to the child's needs. Everybody child is not the same. Even if you have more than one kid, you can't discipline them like you would discipline the other.
This is true.
So you have to know the personality, continue to have a conversation, and you guys grow together. You're going to make mistakes as parents, whether you're in the house together or you're not. But the key is that you stay on a united front and page in front of the child. That's what it's all about, in my opinion. Share the video. Thanks for hanging out.